We'd like to take a moment to acknowledge community organizations and charities that are doing a really great job serving our community. And joining me now is Julie Rosen with Chicanos Por La Causa. She is the director of their Parenting Arizona program, and we just want to welcome you to the show. It's nice to have you.
Thank you so much. I'm delighted to be here
Your
today.
energy is so amazing. I walked into the green room and I thought, okay, this is one dynamic woman. So, and I would imagine it takes a little bit of that to kind of passion to be able to promote any sort of cause, particularly parenting, to get people enthusiastic about that. Tell me a little bit about the CPLC Parenting Arizona and what that means.
Okay, Parenting Arizona is a child abuse prevention agency, and in Arizona we still have a huge problem. In 2010, 70 children died as a result of child abuse, and those children, 75% of them were killed by their parents. So the biological mother and father is still having a lot of issues with that. What we do to prevent child abuse is we teach parents three things. We teach them positive parenting, early literacy, and child development knowledge. When we teach those things, they really understand how to work with their kids, and child abuse drops.
So is the child abuse rooted in just the inability to understand the behaviors and the emotions of their children, and then they kind of emotionally have a response to that, and a physical response?
One of the main things that we see is that drug abuse contributes to child abuse. So when parents are struggling with their own addiction, then they have the tendency to be abusive to the children. Domestic violence, stress, economy, all those things happen to contribute to child abuse. But what we do is give the parents the tools that they need to really parent in a very positive way. There's great need. There really is great need out there.
When you talk about that need, sometimes when you look just kind of at a systemic type of problem, you wonder, you know, how are we going to make any sort of, pardon me, we're having microphone problems. I just want to make sure if you could hold that up, that'd be better. Yeah. When you talk about these systemic problems where you've got all these parents that, you know, fall under this umbrella, say, of drug abuse or, you know, maybe domestic abuse, and there's this cycle, how can you shift that kind of consciousness to be a better parent? How do you do that? It seems like such a big task.
Really, it's much simpler than it appears, because we use evidence-based curriculum that makes a huge difference in the lives of a parent. We teach very simple skills. Like, for example, one of the skills that we use is focus on the positive. Whenever a child is doing anything, try to focus on what they're doing right. The other thing that we do is we teach parents the power of spending quality time with their kid. So when we teach them that, they really end up realizing, wow, this is satisfying for me as well. So the evidence-based curriculum that we use makes a huge difference in our ability to really make an impact in that generational pattern of child abuse. We also target families whose mothers or fathers have been hit themselves as children growing up, because what we know is that that does repeat itself. The pattern does repeat itself. If you were parented in a certain way, you're going to parent your children in a certain way.
And then how do you track that? You know, when you've got that, you know, got that target of what you want to do and you want to hit that target, how do you know if you're where you're falling on that? Are there numbers or stories or both?
Yes. Well, Parenting Arizona, what we do is we actually do pretty extensive outcome studies on our parents. The parents that we serve report feeling as if though they are better able to parent as a result of our services. And the numbers are amazing, 99%. But the proof is in the pudding. 99% of the families that we serve never have a CPS involvement. And that's what we're really trying to prevent, is CPS involvement. Because once CPS gets involved in a family's life, you know that there are problems and there are trouble.
Right, then you're in pretty deep.
Yeah.
Well, I love to hear that not only we've addressed the problem, we've addressed the social awareness around it, and how agencies like yours are coming in to try and prevent it, and then also kind of end here full circle, showing that it is working and just providing people the opportunity to get involved in any way that they want to. But this is a really fantastic way. This is a Champions for Children's Luncheon. It's all the information right there on our screen. It's Friday, March 16th. That is next Friday.
A week from today.
If my calculations are correct. That's 11:30 to 1:30 at the Arizona Biltmore. For sponsorship opportunities, there's a phone number that you're going to have right there on your screen. But then for more information on how you can attend and be involved, then go to sonoranliving.com. We will put all of that information right there for you.